want to be sure if everybody can hear me now. Please, if you're on YouTube and you can hear me, kindly indicate. So I'm very sure everybody can hear me. I got a message that people can't hear me on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you can hear me, kindly indicate that you can hear me. It will help me to know you can hear me. So let me just check. I need to be sure. I'm really sorry, everybody, when I came live on YouTube and people could not hear me. I'm very sorry. I don't know why it happened that way, but I hope I have rectified it. I hope I have rectified it. So let me see. Can you all hear me? Yes, it's loud and clear now. I'm really sorry, everybody. I never knew there was no volume on YouTube. So I got some complaint that people could not hear me on YouTube. And I had over 10 people already watching. I'm sorry it happened. Sorry, please. So let's continue. Let me just be sure. Okay. All right. It's clear. I can see. Yes, I can see it now. Yes. People can see me. Amazing. People can see me. They are watching. I can see that. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm very sorry, everyone. Forgive me. I never knew. There was no volume. All right, so let's go on. So you can get the benefit of what I am talking about. All right, so welcome everybody. Thank you everyone for joining. If last time when I came live you were not part of us, no problem. I have a recorded video for that which I'll be dropping very soon. I do a lot of things myself, so a lot of times things are very, very overwhelming for me, but I'm going to edit it and I will post the video. I have about 3-4 videos that I have done of life that I've trained, and I'm going to edit them and bring them so you can be up to date with us. Okay, so last time when I was live I talked about how to monetize your knowledge. I released this book 2022, and when I put out this name on the internet, first of all on Facebook, I noticed few people took the name and ran with the name. So then some of them even started running ads. How to monetize your knowledge, how to monetize your knowledge. I was so shocked. So I kept quiet and I was watching what was going on. So I think they have made the money they want to make, and my spirit told me, go back and continue what you were doing. And I won't lie, I also made a lot of money selling my book as well. So today we'll be taking the number 2 of how to monetize your knowledge in my book. The first one I talked about last time I was live, I talked about consulting. That was what we talked about. I spoke about the pitfalls or the pitholes you're going to encounter as a consultant. Okay, so the pitfalls you're going to experience and you will go through as a consultant, but if you know it, you will avoid it. I talked about it last time. Then I also talked about the rate, the amount you can charge as a consultant that is a beginner and a consultant that is also a professional. So today we'll be taking another interesting part of my book. Okay, and that is teaching. Oh yes, a lot of you don't know that teaching people can change your life online. Some of you may use words like, I'm not a teacher, I don't have educational background, but you are somebody that you have a knowledge, you're somebody that you have a skill, you're somebody that you have a service. Now what do? Learn how to teach so that you can use. Oh, thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. I can see everybody writing amazing things in the comment section on YouTube. My YouTube family, please forgive me. I have not been coming live on YouTube. I don't know why. Really, I don't know why. I come live on Facebook, on TikTok, but on YouTube, I don't know why I don't come live. I always feel I have to be so classy, do videos and come live. But I have seen that no. I mean, a knowledge for one is a knowledge for all. So let everybody benefit together. So you'll be seeing more of me coming live to train. And I tell you one thing. Oh my God, thank you so much, madam. I wear glasses, so when a word is too tiny, I can't see it. But thank you so much. I know I saw, is it melon? Melon extra. I don't want to murder your name, but I hope I saw it correctly. Thank you so much. Mwah. God bless you. Thank you. I'm honored to hear that. God bless you, ma. Thank you. So on TikTok as well, thank you guys for joining. God bless you. So let's continue. Now, what are you to do? You're to learn how to train with your knowledge, your skill, and your service. Some of you may use this word, I can't stand in front of people. I am ashamed to talk to people. Start with you taking your mirror. Put a mirror in front of you. Stand and talk to the mirror like you're talking to a lot of people. That is how I started. I have always been someone that when I want to train, even till tomorrow, I still do it. You must prepare yourself. So I'll be taking us through step by step on how to be a teacher, a coach, or a trainer. You see this angle I'm talking about? This is the angle that changed my life online forever. This is the angle that helped me to pay my debt and my loan. And today, I am debt and loan free. One day, I will just come live and do a training of, if you're owing debt, how to come out of that debt. The steps you should take and what you should do. I'll be coming live to do that. Because that is one of my vision. To help, especially whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're a boy, you're a girl, you're a teenager, whoever you are, you're a student, a businessman, a businesswoman, a stay-home mom, and you are in debt and you're in loan, I'll be handling that. Do you know you can live a free life without owing anybody? Oh yes. And if you're owing people, how to come out of it and pay that debt and be free. I'll be doing maybe one full day. I'll just come live, stay with you guys, and we talk about it. And I will also have people come talk about what they are owing, who they are owing, and I will tell them what to do step by step. Okay? And officially, I want to announce to everyone, UPL community is back again. But this time we are back and we are better. Last time the crowd was too much. I was going through a lot of people were sending me messages. I couldn't take it. It was too overwhelming for me because I'm the only one. So I had to shut down everything because I had a lot of mentees I was training. So it didn't go well for me. But now we are better. I have a lot of people put in places that can do a lot of things. So UPL community officially will be opening today. I'll be allowing the Telegram officially to be open. But you know the benefit? You're going to benefit a lot. to come out of that same debt and that same loan. 1,000 people. And I'm going to make it equal. So my women, don't feel that, oh, women should be more. No. Or the men, don't feel that we are your men. Men should be more. No. And I appreciate all the men in my community because you guys rock. I'm so proud of all of you. And all the women, I am so proud of my women. Women, you're making me proud. And I'm so grateful I have all of you in our community. Now, we'll be having 500 men and 500 women. Now, what is this training all about? About how to monetize your knowledge, your skill, and your service. I will not take 1 naira from you. My training is not the kind of training that you say, oh, maybe she wants to bring us in, train us a little, and then take money from us. No, no. That 1,000 people I'm going to train, I want to use it to tell God, thank you for making me debt and loan free. So 500 men, 500 women. I will take you from number 1, you finding your niche. And if you know your niche, how to now package that niche, prepare it as a course, either an ebook course or a video course, whatever. If you tell me you can't come live like this and do it, I'm going to be showing you AI that will help you package it. And then I will take you to the step where you're going to put it into a platform where you can sell it. And sell it with different currencies to different people. And then the last but not the least, you're also going to sell it on your phone. So I'll be taking you through this process 100% free. The only thing I need for you is go tell the story, make your money, come back to UPL community and help others. That's all we need from you. Then use this your knowledge you have gained to help other people as well. And then if you're in debt and loan, pay your debt and loan and change your story. That is all. Is it not amazing? Please put amazing in the comment section if you feel it's amazing. Now let's go on. So on how to get started as a teacher, a coach, or a trainer. That is what we're talking about today. And what you want to learn today is something that you can use to start making money right now. I mean right now. So if you're someone that you've always trained people, when people have problems, they look for you. When somebody wants to check their hair and they feel their hair is not beautiful, they come and ask you, what do you think about my hair? They always seek your opinion. That means you have something special about you. Or people that are married men, married women, they come to you to complain about their family. That means you have something special about you. Or you're someone that you know how to cook. Or you're someone that you know how to make up. Oh my God, some people can make up. You won't believe they did not learn it. Or you know how to sew. Maybe these are skills you also learned. Or you even know how to teach. Maybe you're someone that you can help children. You just see children doing their assignments and you call them, come, let me help you. And the children goes and they come back with A's. And you didn't learn these things. Some of them you learned them. Some of them are service. Maybe you're someone that you know how to help people do some things. Maybe somebody wants to decorate their house. You can tell them, you can do this, you can use this color, you can direct them. Or someone wants to go to a particular place, you can tell them, okay, when you get this way, turn right, turn left. Those are a service you can offer. A few days ago, someone called me and I spent about 1 hour talking to this person free. Imagine if I was charging $10 per 1 hour. That means I could have made $10. So these are the things you're going to put into consideration. What is a service I know? What is a skill I have? And what is a knowledge I have gained over the years that can help me change my story today? A lot of you have roamed on the online. They will tell you, do this one, you have done. Do this one, you have done. Do this one, you have done. And all you have done, you have not seen results. I want you to stay put with our Pella Academy. I will take you through a process where before you know, your life will change. I have, at least I keep saying it, for now I don't know more, but I know there are more, but they don't want to come out, but I know they will one day. I have more than 3 people that have just followed only my YouTube, and they are all changed their story and they are monetized. Then when we talk about TikTok, I have a lot of people that have changed their story. Some of them are starting making money, and some of them are making money more than what they ever dreamt of. One of them told me that he makes more than, if I call the amount here, a lot of you will be scared. And I just told this person, it's just a service I rendered. He complained about something to me, and I told him, do you know this? Do you know that? Go do it. And that was how that guy's life changed. The last time I saw him, he told me he makes 5 million naira a month, Nigerian currency. I was like, even I that told him some things, I was like, I opened my mouth. I was like, what? He said just in one product. And I was the one that guided him step by step on what to do. And this was somebody that had debt, that had loan, that was really down in his lowest state. I was so shocked. But guess what, everyone? He did not even come back to give me 1 rose. 1 rose. But I didn't mind. You know why? One thing I know, he has changed the story, he has gone. No matter what, he will tell the story. Even if he doesn't want to tell it, he will tell the story one day. He will. And when he came that day, he was like, madam, I have done you wrong. This is 3 years after you helped me. This is what God has done for me. Because when I saw his profile picture, I was like, is this the same person that was looking hungry? Abi is who? He has eaten up, puff up. If you see his house, I was like, when he started telling me the story that after what I told him, he was looking, listen guys, he was looking for 3 million to do something. And I told him, go do this, go do that, try it. He was like, okay. I said, just do it, don't give up, just do it. And by the time he did it, God helped him. Few months later, this guy turned his life around like this. And today, his story has changed. He told me if he tells me how much that a channel he opened on YouTube makes, that even me, I will not believe it. I told him, tell me. He said minimum of $3,000, minimum. I'm like, even I was shocked. I was like, okay. Just by following a direction and changing his story. So I know today, a lot of you that will listen to this step by step on how to be a teacher, a coach, and a trainer, your life will change forever. So let's go on. I can see everybody watching from TikTok and from YouTube. God bless you. Thank you so much. If you know you have not followed me, kindly subscribe. Put on the notification. Put your comments in the comment section where you're watching me from. On TikTok, the same thing. God bless us all. Let's continue. Now, how to be a teacher, a coach, and a trainer. I'm going to be telling us step by step on how to go about it. The first step is determine your teaching style. This is where a lot of people have problem. This is where a lot of people fail. Some people come online, they see the way I teach, and then they will try to imitate me. No, it doesn't work that way in teaching. It doesn't work that way in training. It doesn't work that way in coaching. You can check out what someone is doing, but don't copy the person. You know why? Because you're unique. There's something unique about you. I've seen a lot of people, they want to train and they use good English. But do you know if you have used the normal pidgin English, you could have gone far? Oh yes. Do you know some of you, your language, maybe you're someone that you're a Spanish person, you're French, you're Dutch, you know, if you have used that language, maybe you could have done better, but you're struggling to speak English and you're not able to relate to everyone. Now we have a system on YouTube that no matter what you speak, you can go on a particular section of YouTube and change it to allow other languages. So if you're someone that you speak French, you can change it to allow English. If you're someone that you use English, you can change it to allow French. So I'm going to be doing a video on that so that some of you may learn it. It's on YouTube. We have it there on YouTube. So people can still watch you from other countries. Very key. If you notice that you're not good in a particular pattern, please don't use it. Use the pattern you are good with. Now, consider your strengths and your preferences as a teacher. Now, what is your strength? What is that thing you know you can do very well? If you're someone that you can come live for only 30 minutes, let it be 30 minutes. Don't force yourself to come live for 3 hours because you saw that people are coming live 3 hours. You will fail. That's why a lot of people are struggling with a lot of things they do, because they try to be like other people. They are not original. So make sure you get the preference that suits you. So think about the kind of teaching approach you're going to use. Are you going to sit down like the way I'm sitting down? Do you prefer standing up to train? Oh yes, it's possible. Do you prefer standing up to train? Do you feel comfortable standing? If you feel comfortable standing, then stand and train. If you want to even sit down on the ground, sit down and train. If you want to kneel down and train. Make sure you're doing something that you feel comfortable. Or if you don't want to stay in a house setting, go outside. Go outside your grass. You're under the tree. Go where you know you're comfortable and train there. Don't force yourself to be like every other person. No, it will not work. So make sure you're unique and make sure you're yourself, okay? Now, make sure your approach will work best for you and for your students. Very, very key. Number 2, choose a subject or a grade level to teach. Now, let me explain this part. Choose a subject. What subject do you think you can train about? Is it about home, food? Is it about marketing, website, affiliate marketing? Is it about YouTube, Instagram? Are you a doctor? Is there a specific ailment or ailment you would like to teach people or educate them to know? Are you a lawyer? Pharmacist? Whatever you do, pick a particular kind of topic to teach people. And listen, what is the grade you should use? A lot of people feel when they come live or when they want to teach people, they should use big grammar, they should use big words so that people will know they're educated. It doesn't work like that. Do you know the lowest way you can teach people is even primary 5? Oh my goodness. I know I shocked a lot of you, right? You're shocked. Primary 5. Go check out primary 5, the knowledge of primary 5. That is the best way you can teach a lot of people online. Now, with this method, everybody understands. Even the lowest person that you think cannot understand, we understand you. And even the highest person that you think will not understand, will also understand you. So go learn what is the level of primary 5. What are the simple words you can use when you train with primary 5 students or pupils? Go and learn it and start using it. That's why when you see me when I train, you can't hear big grammar. I avoid big grammar. Because my intention is not to make you start carrying your dictionary or start typing Google to look for the meaning of the word I have said. No. My intention is to pass an information to you, explain it in the most simplest way you can understand it, so that you can learn from what you have heard. Very important. So primary 5, sometimes you can even reduce it primary 4. I'm telling you the truth. And everybody will be able to understand what you're trying to communicate with them. Decide on the subject and make sure you teach it very well. Make sure you know it very well. Make sure you're a professional in it. I'm going to tell us a story. There was one day I was on TikTok, and this lady was training on TikTok, and she was talking about a platform. And by the grace of God, sorry if I'm calling God in my channel, but this is my identity. I'm sorry, guys, but this is my identity, okay? And this lady was training people, and she started going the wrong way. And in her training, she was saying the wrong things. And I was like, this lady is not saying the right thing. But I looked at her like someone that she heard people talk, and she took the little she heard and ran away with it. She did not go do her research. She did not learn to know more than others. And with that, she fumbled. Imagine you're training and somebody that knows more than you is on your life. They're going to embarrass you with questions. So make sure you know what you want to teach, or what you want to train people about, or what you want to coach very well before you pick on that subject. Let's go back to number 3. Thank you everyone for watching. Please, if I don't call your name, don't feel bad. I can see everybody watching, but if I don't call your name, please don't feel bad. You're all welcome. Make sure you're sharing the live and you're power tapping, especially places like TikTok that they like us to power tap. Please be power tapping, share the live. Then on YouTube, please share the live. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Now, number 3, obtain the necessary credentials. You see this? This is also very important. If you're somebody that you want to be a professional teacher, you need to obtain the necessary credentials. We have certificates or courses you can do that you can gain knowledge with. If you want to be a digital marketer, go take a course on it. Do it to the point where you get a certification for it. Make sure you learn it and you know it. The same with other courses. Then if you're someone that you want to go back to school and become a professional teacher, so that at the end you get a certification, or whatever you want to do, make sure you have a certification for it. Then if you're somebody that you know it as a knowledge, I have a mentee. She is a very good cook. She did not learn how to cook. She did not go to a special school to learn it. No. She saw her mother cooking and she started watching. And that was how she started cooking. So she learned from her home with her mom, not going to a special school. Now, what did she do? As she grew up, she started baking, cooking. She became very good. But she now noticed that, why not I make it a profession? What did she do? She went to a culinary school and she went to train herself. Today, I think she has gotten her certification, which is a plus to her. So I'm not saying you must go and get a certification, but if the need arises and you know you can do it, please go ahead and do it. It will also give you that boost you desire. Okay? Now, if you don't know the kind of credentials you need, I also have a mentee. She's into relationship talks. When she came, she didn't even know what was what she was supposed to do. So by the time I asked her some questions, took her through the process of mentor me, I found out she's good with relationship, and she went into it. Guess what, everyone? She went back to a school, and today she's also getting a certification, so that when she's talking, she will also be able to tell you that I am a professional in it. Like myself, I have my first degree in education, and also I am a counselor. But guess what? I went back to school. I'm doing my master's. So by the time I'm done, I'm doing my master's in guidance and counseling. So by the time I'm done, I'm going to have an official certificate as a counselor. And guess what? I'll also be having a certification from our government here that I can operate without anybody asking me questions. So you see why certifications are very important, because sometimes there are bodies that check. Just like if you're a cook or if you own a restaurant, you know you have this body that come to check your food, your this, your that. So imagine if you don't know anything, how will you defend yourself? So very key, try and get a certification to back up what you're doing, okay? But start without a certification. If you don't have, then as you start generating money, you can then upgrade. Very important. Number 4, gain teaching experience. Now, how do you gain teaching experience? Start to teach for free. Start to train for free. Start to coach for free. Like myself, I started teaching for free. I started coaching people, training people many years ago for free. For free. I never even knew that that would change my life today. I never knew that 2023 would be a turnaround of me having Alpella Academy. Then I started with UPL Teaching and Training Academy. But when I saw that the name was too long, I had to then put the name with my name, Alpella and Academy, and it's very good. So it's simple to remember as well. So start with teaching people for free. If you see people want to do something, go give them a helping hand. Teach them for free. Come live and teach for free. We have a lot of free things you can do online. Pick them, teach for free, train for free, coach for free. And when you know you're bold, when you know you're very good, when you know you've passed that stage of a beginner, then you can start charging. Very important. But if you know you're not too good, please start teaching for free to gain the experience. Or you can look for somebody that is very good and you go meet the person and start working with the person for free. Just tell the person, I would like to work with you. Or you go to the person's life. You can be watching what the person is doing. You can be watching how the person is talking. That's why I always tell my mentees, when I am live, let them come and watch me. Watch the way I behave. Watch the way I talk. I'm not saying you should talk like me. I'm not saying you should behave like me. But it will give you having that preparation in your head of how you can position yourself as well. Sometimes I see people, they are live and they'll be doing some strange things that normally it doesn't look good. So as someone that wants to be training people coming live, there are certain things you should know. When you go to people's life, check the way they behave. Check the way they talk. Check the way they hand gesture and the rest. Just check them so that you will know how to behave yourself. But if you want to do the kind that you don't want to behave the way we behave anyhow you want to behave, it's okay. If it works for you, that's fine. Now, as I said, consider to do it for free. Very important. Okay? If you can start with just students, younger people, with that you can take away the phobia, the fear of teaching before you start coming live to train adults. Now, let me tell us a story. Many years ago, when I started training, I've always been used to training just few people. Let's say about 5, 6. The highest I've ever done was 15 people. That's the highest I've ever done, 15 people. Guess what, everyone? My first time of training 100 people, my legs were shaking. When I entered the hall and I saw these 100 people sitting down, I was sweating because I've never trained 100 people before. And let me also tell you guys, the day I trained more than about 300 people at once, my legs were shivering like this. It will happen. It will happen. But today, I can stand in the presence of 1,000 people, 2,000 people. I've never done 100,000 people. I've never done 10,000 people, but I know I can. Because one thing about training, the moment you do little and you get it, you grow to the point that you can grow very well. Hi, my darling. So my amazing people are here, and please, the moment you accept, just do one thing, mute yourself. Thank you so much. So for everyone watching on YouTube, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining. And good morning, everyone. You're welcome. You're all welcome.
You are muted. You are muted. You are muted.
Okay, YouTube, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You TikTok, can you hear me?
No. You are still muted.
Wow.
You are still muted.
Wow. So I've been training.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? TikTok, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh my God, I think it's my phone. Okay, let me go off on TikTok and come back. Just give me 1 minute. Wow. The same thing that happened to YouTube happened on TikTok, and I didn't even know. Wow. TikTok, I am very sorry, guys. TikTok, I am very sorry, guys. Please forgive me. I opened my phone and I never knew that opening my phone will make my phone not to have volume. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. So let's go on. Let's just wait a little for TikTok to come in because I switched it off and I just switched it on. TikTok, I am very sorry. I never knew opening my phone will make the volume go away. But thank God I have learned it now, so I won't do it again. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. So let's continue. Now, YouTube, God bless you all. I can see 10 amazing people watching on YouTube, 7 amazing people watching on YouTube. God bless you all. Thank you so much, my YouTube community and family. I love you guys. And please, for everybody on this live, send me a message. +234 70 822 41952. Send me a message. 1,000 free training. I am interested. Just send me a message. I'm going to send you the link to join the group. Until we get our 1,000 people, we will not start the training, because the training is for 1,000 people. Okay? And I tell you one thing, that training will change your life forever. When you hear ever. And you can use it to change your story and start doing your own thing. Okay? So let's continue. I know I was telling us something, but I just forgot because of the distraction. So let's continue. Now we're going to look at number 5. Number 5 is build a professional network. For you to be what you want to be as a teacher, a coach, or a trainer, you must join a professional organization. Look for people that are doing well in their field. If you need to join them, join them. If you're someone that you want to go more than the way you are, look for people that are better than you. There's someone I found out recently, going to about 1 month and now. Yeah, about 1 month and I was shocked when I found out about this guy on YouTube. I was like, wow. So much knowledge, but when I check his watch, very small. When I checked his following, very small. I was so sad. I was like, why? And I remember there was a training I did. It's not everybody that is patient to learn. People get tired very fast to learn. But guess what? The people that learn become the teachers of those that refuse to learn. Oh yes. Put it in the comment section. I will learn. Because if you don't learn, people that are more than you are the ones that will train you. Oh yes. And they will make money off you. That is just it. So people that learn, people that know more, they lead. It's just the truth. So avail yourself to learning. Avail yourself to know more. Avail yourself to be the best in your field. Very important. Let's move on. Attend conferences. Attend, just like the way I'm training now. If you're somebody that you want to do things like this, be on this life, listen, learn, write, so that when you come life again, you will know how to position yourself for a change. And make sure you stay current and check out the best practices. Connect to other people that do the same thing. Look for people that do the same thing you do, and then check out what they are doing, check out how they are changing their story, and also change your story as well. Okay? Number 6, plan and prepare your lesson. You see this one? This is where a lot of people fail. You see, people will come live and they are struggling to talk. You will know they did not prepare themselves. You see somebody organizing an event and they are struggling to talk. You will know they did not prepare themselves. Like when I see people train, if you prepare yourself, I know. If you did not prepare yourself, I know. So prepare yourself. Sit down. Google. Research. Put it down before you come out to teach the next person. In your field, in whatever you do, learn. Make sure you learn. Be the best you can be in what you're doing. Put a structure to it, a step-by-step guide to it. And I tell you one thing, you'll be glad you did. Because when you start talking, people will know of a truth, you know what you're saying. So make sure you prepare your lessons and make sure you prepare what you would like to train or teach anyone. Use different kinds of training method. We have different kinds of training method. Don't just use one particular kind of training method. Use different kinds. Check out the one that works for you. Very important. Check out the one you know you can do that will be the best. And check how people respond. Like when I started my Mentor Me, the first thing I did was I started with just, I don't think I had up to 4 courses or 5 courses when I started. And when I started, I then looked at it and said, okay, this is good, but I can add more. I then started adding more. Now I have 10 amazing courses we do on Mentor Me. And as I'm talking to you, I just added more again. But what I notice is you will work more because you have more courses. But at the end, you are rooted in your training when you're out. So start small, step by step, increase what you're doing, and I tell you, you'll be glad you did. Now, make sure you create engaging and effective lesson that meets the needs of your students. Find out the kind of students you would like to train and what are their needs. So if you're someone that you're here and you want to start training on YouTube, or you want to start coming live on YouTube, and you want to be monetized very fast on YouTube, do you know what I will advise you to do? Start up by training YouTube courses and classes. Oh yes, because that is their platform, it will make you grow very fast. Then if you're on TikTok, do the same. Pick TikTok, check out what are the things that make TikTok outstanding and train those things. But please do one thing, do not lie. Some people like to lie. They come online, they'll be lying, and they know they are lying, but because they want to collect the coins, because they want to be monetized, they do anything and they have no conscience. I know a lady, or will I say a woman, on YouTube. She said a lot of lies. A lot of times when I check her, I'm like, this lady, you're lying. And she was lying, and people were watching her videos. And before you knew, today she had more than 1 million followers. But guess what happened? People started writing in her comment section, you are lying. These things don't work. Are you seeing the danger? That is the danger. Because you cannot fool everybody. At first, people are like, okay. But a time came, people are like, no, this is not working. Because they have tried everything and they are not seeing results. So please, whatever you want to train people, make sure it's the truth. Make sure you're speaking the truth. If you're not sure, go Google, go find out how it works and train the people. Very important. Number 7, if you know you're getting value, please put 1 in the comment section.
The comment section of it, and check and see, I got a subscription.
Please hold on, everyone. The comment section is subscription only. Okay, let me hold on. I think that is TikTok did it that way. Let me change it. I can't even find it. I'm really sorry, guys. I can't find it, but I'm going to look for it. I think it's TikTok. TikTok changed it. Maybe that's what they want for us to do today. But I'm going to change it. Just give me a little time. I will change it. But please, power tap everyone. Everyone, please power tap on TikTok so that we can push the live. Just give me, okay, I've seen it. I've seen it. Just hold on. Okay, I've seen it. So I've switched it off. TikTok normally do that. When you come live, they will put it subscription only. I don't know why they do that, but I think that is just their own thing. So please, everyone, put in the comment section value. If you're getting value from the training now, put in the comment section value. Let's go on. All right, so amazing people watching on YouTube. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so TikTok also, hold on everyone, I'm coming. I'm seeing something on my YouTube. You know, YouTube has a function now that you have a moderator, a AI moderator that will just help you handle your life. So TikTok is, YouTube is telling me my moderator handled it for me. Okay, that there was something somebody wrote and the moderator handled it. You know, there are certain words, if you tell them you don't want to see it on your life, they're going to handle it for you. All right, let's go on. So number 7, plan and prepare your lessons. Make sure everything you want to train is well planned. Make sure everything you want to train is engaging. Make sure You have all the resources you need. If you need a book, if you want to do hair, you have your hair, your mannequin, everything. If you want to sew your clothes, you have everything around you before you start. Very important. Number 8, continue to elevate and improve yourself. This is where a lot of people fail as well. What they do is what they have learned years ago is what they are still training till today. They have no new thing. They did not upgrade. They did not improve. Nothing. The same thing you heard them tell you months back is still the same thing they are telling you. It's a no-no. As a coach, a trainer, or a teacher, you have to keep updating yourself so that you'll be relevant in your field. Very important. Now, make sure you seek feedback. A lot of people frown at feedback. They don't like people telling them feedback. They don't like people correcting them. No. Make sure you accept feedback. Feedback will help you. A lot of times I gist with my mentees and I listen to what they tell me. I listen to their advices. I listen to their suggestions. It is very key because that will help you. So make sure you allow your students, people in the same field with you, if you have supervisors or mentors, allow them to criticize you and help you to where you're going to. If you're somebody that when people correct you, you don't like to take it, you can't go far. As a trainer, a coach, and a teacher, you can't go far. Because if you that want to teach other people don't want to take the correction, then how do you want to train other people for them to take the same correction from you? So you must accept correction and improve yourself. Very, very important. The next one we'll be looking at is the pitfalls. Because whatever you do, you must look out for the pitfalls that make people fail in that environment. There are a lot of businesses people do. They only look at the money aspect of the business, but they don't look at the danger in that business. They don't look at, what about if something goes wrong? What do I do? They don't look at that aspect. And that's why when it hits them very, very hard. I remember when I was doing a business called egg business. You know what is an egg, right? I was into an egg business. But I don't sell your normal egg that you come and buy one piece. I don't do that. I do the kind they call the wholesale. I get it from the farm and I sell to those that sell to those that sell to those. Oh yes. So I sell in large quantity. I also had my packs I supply to supermarkets. But guess what? Even as that business was so good, I was making good profits. There was a pitfall I never learned because I didn't learn it. Nobody taught me. It was a vision I was given. And as time goes on, I started training myself to know what is an egg, different kinds of eggs, and the rest. And I can tell you, there is nothing you want to hear I can't tell you about egg business. But there was something I didn't learn, the pitfall. I never knew that an egg business does not like you to borrow money and do it. Oh yes. I will repeat this part. So for a lot of you thinking of going into egg business, remember, an egg business, whether you have it as an egg farm or whether you're the one selling it in your shop as a wholesaler or even as a retailer, Egg business does not like you borrowing money and putting inside the egg business to do the business. The business will die. Now, how does it die? You will not be able to generate the capital and a good profit out, because before you know, you're seeing so much losses, and because that money was borrowed, a lot of times you keep trying to struggle to bring out the capital, and before you know, you may end up taking another money to pay that money. So it's better you have a small money, you use that money, start up the business, go step by step, little by little, and grow that business with your main money, your personal money. Because if you try it, it can crash and it can destroy the business forever. And I pray it doesn't even take the soul that has that business. I've heard a lot of cases of people that borrowed money for egg business and it didn't end well. So if you want to go into egg business, look into this part. Maybe one day I'm going to do a video on how to start up an egg business and avoid the pitfall. And I'll be telling us a lot of secrets of what I found out about the egg business. So let's go back to our training. I want you to notice something I'm doing. When I train a little, I tell you a story. Did you see my pattern? I want you to inculcate that. Anything you're doing, when you talk to people little, you put a story in between to relax the people, and then you continue. Okay? As I said, a lot of people are not patient to learn. So you will give them story and then continue your training. Now, pitfalls to avoid when teaching. Lack of preparation. Make sure you understand the material and have a clear plan for how you will present it. If you don't work on this, you will flop when you come in front of people. So you must understand the material, you must have a clear plan, and you must know how to present it. Very, very key. Number 2, boring lectures. Have you seen where you go to some kind of seminars, you see people sleeping, you just see people sleeping. You'll be wondering why they are sleeping. They're sleeping because it's boring, they're tired. Imagine you being in a lecture hall and the person is training like this. You will get bored. You're like, is this what I want to do today? But when you're training and the training is very interactive, you're talking to the people, you're thanking them, you're giving them little stories, you're telling them things they should, in between, it will be interactive. Like if this was a physical class, I could have told you guys to stand up. We could have stand up and shake our body, raise our hands, make some little dance, just make it fun for people. So make sure you avoid boring lectures. Make sure your lectures are very, very interactive, engaging, and as I said, always use different teaching method to keep your students interested and involved. Very key. Now, number 3, ignoring different learning styles. If you ignore different learning styles, you will have problem. Like myself, why do I always use myself? Because I want you to learn from what I do. I have different kinds of mentees. I have mentees that you will shout before they will know how to press A. You will scream, press the A, press the A. They are still looking for A. They are still looking for A. Then I have the one that if I say A, they know where is A. B, they know where is B. C, they know where is C. Then I have the one you tell A, they will still look for A, but not too taking too much of your time. I love all my mentees. You guys know I love you. So you will have different students like that. You have the slow learners, you have the one in between, and you have the fast learners. It is life. Everybody cannot be the same. So you must know how to use different learning styles to train different people. When I see people tell me, oh, can I have your table of content for training? I smile. Because the first thing I do when you come into the class, I try to know you and how you learn. Are you a slow learner? Are you a fast learner? What do you know? I need to take you through that process. But because a lot of people are used to going to someone, they give you table of content, they train you, whether you understand, you don't understand, they don't care. They have taken their money. But that's not with me. With UPL Academy or with Alpella Academy, we take you through a process to find out your weaknesses, how you learn, and how you are able to do things very fast. And what you know, very important, before we talk about the main things you have come to do. Thank you so much, everybody. I can see you. God bless you. So you must use different learning styles to help different students, okay? Now, make sure you have different ways you can train them. Make sure you have the virtual way. Sometimes you use pictures. You can also use audio. You can also put them to work. Let them be the one doing it themselves so that they can learn better. So these are the ways you train people and more. I'm going to tell us a story. I have this staff. I used to have this staff because I've shut down my physical businesses. And I think it's the best thing I did. I would see, I'm going to be telling you guys that story as well. I think it's the best thing I did for my life. I used to have this staff. I noticed that she wasn't good with counting. She wasn't good with putting the right figures. And this was somebody that told me she wants to go to the university. So I was wondering, then how is she going to cope? Do you know what I did to her? I told her to go and get stones. You know, this gravel, stones. She went and got them. I told her to put it on the table. I told her, don't be embarrassed. She said, no, mommy, I'm not embarrassed. I said, good. Because I never knew she had that deficiency. I took her somewhere, we went to supply, and the person who went to supply was telling her, this is this, how much is it? And she couldn't say. The woman gave her the money to count, and she was counting and she was saying 120, 22, 100. I'm like, I was shocked because I have never allowed her to hold big money like that before. So I was like, oh my God. So I told her, I'm not going to sack you, I will help you. So I told her to bring stones. She brought stones, and I told her, now count. 3 plus 2. Put 3 here, put 2 stones here. And that was how I started teaching her. This is not part of me employing her, but because I saw she needed help and the teacher in me came out. Before you know, she now knew 100 plus 200, 300 plus 800, 1 million plus, and that was how she became better. So anytime I want to tell her, calculate this, she'll be struggling. I'll tell her, look at it here, press here, press here, press here. If she's still having problem, I tell her, go back to your stones. Nobody knew till tomorrow. Nobody knew I did that, and I will not call her name. She knows that she's the one I'm talking about, but I will not call her name, and nobody will ever know. But I'm just telling you how you can help people with different pattern to teach them. And that was how she learned how to calculate. Today, I know even if she's working in another place and she's doing well, they will not know somebody took her through that process. And I know within her, she will always remember me. Guess what? She went back to school. Almost every month or 2 months or 3 months, she sends me a message. Ma, are we not opening your business again? Are we not opening one of your, because I had then like 3-4 businesses. Are we not opening one of the business, because she was handling 2? Are we not opening one of the businesses again? I'll be laughing. I told her no. For now, no. They will always thank you when you help them. So let's go on. Number 4, failing to address students' need. You see this angle? Very important. Thank you, Mrs. Grace. God bless you. I can see all of you, what you're doing. God bless you on TikTok. TikTok, you're making me proud. God bless you. Facebook, you're making me proud. God bless you. God bless everyone. I am so, so glad. I'm so thankful you took out time this morning. I know a lot of you are working and you have your businesses, but you're here listening. And I pray one prayer that at the end, everything you have learned, you will use it and it will be productive for you, and you will change your story with it. Thank you, everybody. And remember, please make sure you send me a message to +234 70 822 41952. 1,000 free training. I am interested, so that we can send you the link and you join the Telegram and wait till we get our 1,000. I'm also going to run ads, oh yes, for it, to give back and tell people thank you, thank God for me, for what God has done. Okay, so let's go on. Number 4, failing to address students' need. If you're a teacher, you're a coach, or you're a trainer, and you're training a particular thing, maybe, for example, you sell courses, or you advertise something and people bought it, and you created it for them, and then when they had issues, they came back to you, but you refused to address it. Instead, you start quarreling them. Instead, you start shouting. Instead, you start being harsh to them. You are not a teacher. You see that is a pitfall. And that will make a lot of people, when they find out about you, that you cannot give them the solution they need when they are in trouble, they will leave. And guess what? They will not come back. Please hold on, everyone. My network is almost switching off. Hold on my phone. Just hold on, everyone. Please hold on. My YouTube phone is almost going off, so I can't charge it. Sorry, guys. Okay, YouTube. Sorry, my phone on YouTube almost died. I just plugged it now. So let's go on. All right. So you must be able to address your students' concern. That is why whatever you want to train people, if you're not good with it, go and learn it. Don't train people what you're not good at. For example, you see me holding a book called How to Monetize Your Knowledge. You don't even know what it's all about. You now run and go and create a course, How to Monetize Your Knowledge. And you start training people, and when they start having problem, you're not able to solve it, because that is not your vision. You just only copied what you don't even know. So if you want to do something, make sure you know what it is, and make sure you have the solution to solve it, because people will come with problems. I have my mentees, they can bear witness here, that when they tell me, I'm having a problem with my Facebook, I'm having a problem with my YouTube, I don't know what to do, I tell them, let's go there. And we go there, and I tell them, press here, touch here, because I have trained myself, I know what it is. And anything I don't know, I don't even go close. So before you tell yourself, I am a trainer, teacher, or coach, know your onions. Very important. Now, Number 5 of pitfalls: not giving feedback. Now, make sure you provide constructive feedback to help your students understand their strengths and their areas of improvement. If you're someone that you train people, my mentees, they know. I go to their channels, I go to their pages, I go to their platforms, I check what they are doing. And if they are not doing well, they are all here. Few of them are here. They are on TikTok here. They are hearing me. I reach out to them immediately. I tell them, you're not doing well. That thing you did is wrong. Go and remove that video. Go and reduce the volume. I tell them what to do part-time. So you must check out what your students are doing and give them a feedback to help them. Very key. It's not only training them, but you must be able to help them, give them feedback as they continue their journey. You see why before you pick up anything on how to monetize your knowledge, you must know what it takes to do that training. For example, if you're someone that you sell cream, you sell hair, you're into braiding, you're into whatever, make sure you know it to the point where somebody, when they have problems, you can help them. Not only taking their money, but you're able to help them. If you know you cannot, then don't even go there. Don't even start, because it will not be fair. It will not be fair. Okay, so train yourself and learn. Your students need you to check out what they do, and your students need you for this feedback. Very key, very important. Number 6. Some people are used to dismissing students' questions, which is a no-no. These are pitfalls. These are things that can make you fail as a teacher, a coach, or a trainer. So before you start up being one, all these things I'm talking about are the things you should learn. Some of you may say, oh my God, this is much. Yes, but it will make you a professional in the field you have chosen. All these things you see I'm training us individually are all I do in me. You can see, I'm just giving you one part. So please write it down, learn it, and I tell you to change your story. Encourage students to ask you questions. If you don't know the answer, don't worry. Let me teach you a secret. If you're a trainer, you're a coach, or a teacher, and a student asks you questions and you don't know, do you know what you do? Don't say anything. Just tell the student, okay, I'm going to write your question down and I'm going to answer the question later on. Now lie. Take your phone, go to Google, go and Google it and find out. Go and find out who has trained that kind of thing and find out how they explained it. You can also use it to explain to your students. But that is why it's good for you to know, because if you know, you'll be able to tell them. That is why you as well, you must go through the process yourself so that you're able to tell other people. Like a lot of things I train people are things I have done, are things I do. So I don't need to go to Google. No, I know it. So I'll just tell you, okay, is this way, is this way, is this way. But anyone you don't know, go and find out and be able to answer the questions they're asking. Very important. Okay? Make sure you answer their question. Make sure. I was one time like that. I just saw someone doing, I think, a training or something. I clicked on it and I just wanted to listen. And I noticed that somebody was asking a question. The person was just so rude, very rude and aggressive. I'm like, I was so shocked. I was like, what did she do? She's only asking questions in my mind, you know. And she was just shouting, don't be disturbing us here. I'm like, but you put yourself out as a professional. This person doesn't know. This person wants to know. That's why they are asking the question. But the person was shouting, don't be. I just quietly clicked out of the platform. I'm like, ooh, this is a no-no. Even if she doesn't know, what she could have done is, okay, don't worry, I'm going to answer your question. And then she will maybe search or tell somebody who knows the answer here. Sometimes you can do it like that. You can ask the group who knows the answer. You may be shocked. Somebody may know the answer. But you being rude and aggressive and harsh just to dismiss the person is a no-no. And that is a pitfall. Because a lot of people will not come back to your training. They will say, that's madam, that if you ask questions, she will shout at you. Please. I'm going to be telling us a story. Oh, yes. There's a popular content creator. A lot of you know her. She is very controversial. I'm not going to call her name, but when I say controversial, you know who in Nigeria is very controversial. She's a female. Don't put any name in the comment section. I did not call name. Before they come and slam me lawsuit. Because that's the latest way Nigerians are making money now. They are looking for people to be slamming lawsuits. So don't put any name in my comment section. I did not say a name. She did a course and she charged people to pay and join. And that was 2022, if I'm not mistaken. I think 2022. I'm not sure, I can't remember anymore, but a few years back. So I paid the money and I also wanted to learn. I said, let me go and learn what she has to say. Because I know she was making money seriously on Facebook. So I wanted to learn. And I went, guess what, people? All the training she did, I know more than her. Oh my God, I was so mad. I was so angry. I said, my money, oh, my money don't waste, oh. That is number one. All the things she taught us are simple things that, put in the effort to even know more. Just simple things. The only thing I loved was she showed us her bank account. That was the one I loved. And I saw the money and I'm like, oh my God, it's true. She took us to her Facebook as we were live there. She showed us live. I saw her money, each video, what they were making. I'm like, wow, this is really true. But guess what? I don't know whether it's 2021. I can't remember when I did this. Guess what? When students started asking questions, this lady became rude. She started telling them, go on Google and find out. Go on Google and find out. I didn't come here for this. I'm like, madam, you took almost 20, 30,000 naira from people and you didn't come here for that. I just kept quiet and I was watching. People were asking questions. I don't understand that when you explain. What is that? She would just tell them, please, if you don't understand, that's your own. I'm not here for this. I'm like, you took people's money for God's sake. And guess what? By the time she finished her training, she said they should go to Google and find out. I was in the group, remember? So when I still saw people asking questions, I now put in the comment section. I said, what is your challenge? Oh my God, everybody started telling me, this is my challenge. This is my challenge. Then I've not started my training. I've not started my academy. So I now said, okay, don't worry. I'm going to help you guys. It was 2020. Yeah, I think it's either 2021 or 2022. And then I have cracked the code of Facebook 2020. So I now said, no problem. I said, I will answer you guys. I started answering them, guys. You will not believe. Before you know, people started reaching out to me privately. They're like, ma, do you have a course? Because I saw that I said, yes, I have a Facebook course. Guess what, everybody? In that class, I've forgotten how many, but I know we were more than 50. I got almost 20 students from that class that bought my courses. 20. With a beg, they were begging me. And how much was my course? Then I was selling my course for 3,000 naira. Small money. Because I answered their question. Before you know, she lost the group and she was like, it's over. The students there now went and created a brand new group. They carried me. I just saw myself in a new group. And they said, Ma, please, we want you to be our admin. They made me admin with the lady that created the group and one other lady. So we are 3 admin. Everything they'll come and ask me. Everything. One day I just told them, please, I have a lot of things I'm doing. I need to go. I'm done here. That was how I just left the group. They still told me to stay. So I just stayed. As I'm telling you, I'm there. I'm in the group. But I just kept quiet. Why am I saying this? Before you start training people or doing anything to train people, please know it. Don't be like this popular influencer that was very rude to people in the comment section. And now let me tell you people what happened. A lot of people now went to her social media and started insulting her. Are you seeing? They started insulting her. You extorted us. You did this one. You did not even give value. You did not. Some people in the comments were trying to defend her. They're like, no, I was there. I know what happened. She didn't give value. And do you know that was her last training? That was her last training. You know why? Because the comments, the bad reputation tarnished her image. She can't tell people she wants to train them. Nobody will want to pay. Because when they read comments, people were like, I don't want to pay. So imagine you as a trainer, a coach, or a teacher. People are writing bad comments about you. Nobody will train with you. So make sure you handle that aspect of you. Very, very important. The last but not the least, failing to set clear expectations. You see this angle? Very important. When you're training someone, what is the aim goal? A lot of my mentees, they are here on TikTok. I can see them. Welcome, people. Welcome, my darlings. Their main goal is to be able to come live because they have their businesses. Bring their businesses out, start making money, and succeed. That's their main goal. So you, as the person taking them through the process, should be able to help them to achieve this. If you don't help them to achieve this, they will not be satisfied and fulfilled. Because the main goal for them reaching out to you in the first place to learn is for them to change their story. So you must clearly communicate their expectations to them. How their story will change, their performance. If they are performing well, tell them. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't try to, maybe your student is one big woman. Let me use that word. Maybe your student is one very high and mighty. Because by the grace of God, I have different kinds of students. And because your student is one high and mighty, or maybe they are giving you some extra money that you don't want to lose, you will not tell the student the truth. My mentees, they know me. If they are doing well, I encourage them. If they are not doing well, I tell them, you're not doing well in this area. You need to sit up. And they know. I'm not saying it because I hate them, but I want them to be the best. I want them to fly. I want them to be the best. That's why I'm doing it. So be truthful. Tell your mentees the truth. Show them where they are going to. Avoid them being frustrated and confused. And this is the last I will tell mentees and students. If you're learning from anybody, finish your training. Very important. Finish your training. A lot of students don't finish their training and then they'll start saying, oh, the person didn't train me well. Oh, you are the one. Because there's no how. There are people that when you go through the process, you will finish well. So if you're somebody that you're doing a training with someone and you have not finished the training, go back and finish your training. Very key. It's when you finish the training, then you can beat your chest and say, this thing didn't work, or this thing worked. But until you finish the training, you can't say such. So please, very important. And you as well, help them, remove the confusion from them, remove the frustration from them, and I know you will all be happy you did. Now, the last one, the rate you should charge. As a trainer, a coach, or a teacher, what is the rate you should charge your students? The rate you charge for teaching depends on sometimes the area you are, the kind of courses you do, the kind of training you give. If your training is more of practical, you know you're going to charge more. If your training is more of theory, you know you're going to charge less. But if your training is a mixture of both, then you will charge the best. Because you're giving them both sides, right? Now, any rate I'm going to be telling us, whatever country you are, whether you're in Nigeria, you're in the UK, you're in Spain, you're in Germany, just change it to your currency. If your currency is Naira, whatever country, whether you're in the Philippines, India, just change it to your country, okay? Number one, an average private teacher, which is the one we call one-on-one, personal training. The minimum you should charge is from $30. And guess what? Per hour. Can you see that? Per hour. Minimum $30 per hour. But I'm going to still tell you, if you don't want to be greedy, if you want to help people, you can divide this $30 into 3. So we can start with $10 per hour, right? If you want to still break it down, you can divide it into 6 places. You can start with $5 per hour, okay? Then $30 to $100 per hour. There was someone I saw advertising something, a training. And when I saw the amount the person was charging, I was shocked. I was shocked. I won't lie to you, I was blown away. And I started wondering in my mind, is it the same thing I teach for free? Because I teach what the person is collecting money for free. I'm like, is it the same thing I teach people for free? I even have a comprehensive video. I put it out there that this person is charging this. I'm like, wow. So you can see. Then if you ask yourself, $100, I want to... Thank you so much, everyone saying they love me. I love you too. What about YouTube? We not they make you proud. Oh, YouTube, I'm sorry, YouTube. YouTube, you make me proud. I'm sorry, YouTube, forgive me. Please, YouTube, you're making me proud. I'm sorry, YouTube, they make me proud. You people are making me proud, YouTube. I'm really sorry, please, forgive me. All the people on YouTube, God bless you. Debo_1, I'm really sorry, please forgive me. YouTube, you make me proud. I love my YouTube community. See, you guys, you rock. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, forgive me, please. TikTok, don't put me in trouble. YouTube, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube, forgive me. So you have to charge from $30 to $100. But as I said, as a beginner, you can cut it into 6 places and start up like that. Or you can cut it into 3 places and start up like that. $30 to $100 per hour. Oh yes. Oh yes. There's a platform, I think I talked about that platform, online job on teaching and training people. That platform, you charge the people hourly, and the minimum you can charge, the platform itself made it that way, the minimum you can charge is $20 per hour in that platform. $20, you can see the minimum, and you can charge up to even $100 or $200, yeah, per hour on the platform. So whatever you're training people, the minimum you can charge is $20. So don't be scared, don't be afraid, don't feel you're expensive. You're not. You're giving a knowledge, a skill, and a service. Remember that. Now, make sure you consider the market rate. You can go online, Google people doing the same thing I do. How much do they charge? And you can also use that to put your own price. But reduce your own price to get people to know you. And when people know you, they will pay more. When I started my training, I told you guys, I started with 3,000 naira. Yes. My first physical training I did, which was about Facebook, it was 3,000 naira. And then my course, I used to sell it for 3,000 naira. Now, if you want to do a Facebook course with me, I don't charge anything lesser than 15,000 now. We're talking about more than $10, right? Yeah. And that's you buying the course. I'm not saying you training with me. If you want to train one-on-one with me, I will charge you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. I will charge you for it because I know the time it consumes for me to show you everything. I will charge you for it. So the more you grow, the more you become more expensive. It is the truth. There's nothing you can do about it. And now if you want to do mentor me one-on-one with me, the minimum I charge is $250. That's my minimum. And because I have added more courses to my mentor me, my price is also changing very soon. And it's going to be a 3-month course, no more a 1-month course. Oh yes, it's going to be a 3-month course. And the 3 months will be this. Then you're going to do your practical. I will see what you have achieved. Then from what you have achieved, we'll go to the next section, which is your month 2. We'll do the next one, and I will see what you have achieved. And there will be so much, you'll be seeing it. You'll be seeing your result till you get to the 3rd month. So very soon, mentor me will be 3 full months because we have more than 15 courses now added to it. More than 15 courses. So it's going to be a full school, a full package. So you're coming in for 3 months. And the money you're going to pay will be shared into 3. You will no more pay it at once. If you have it at once, amazing. If you don't have it, you pay 1st month, you pay 2nd month. Before the 3rd month, you resume. You're going to pay it all. Then you resume. Okay? So, but it will be more expensive now. But it will be more of, you're going to have templates. I mean, guys, you will be shocked. You'll be shocked what I'm bringing on the table. More courses, more activities, more things that can change your story online. And I tell you the truth, it will be worth you joining Mentor Me. It's going to run 3 months, okay? So let's go on. Now, the next one you'll be looking at is you'll be asking yourself, what about if I am afraid to charge this money? What should I charge? Charge from your heart. What does your spirit tell you to charge? Listen to your inner mind. If your mind tells you to charge any amount, charge it. You mustn't follow what other people are charging. Like me, my trainings, I don't charge what people charge. When I see what I do, and I see what other people do, and I see what they charge and what I charge, I am still low. Please, if you're my mentee, say the truth. Put it in the comment section. Am I expensive? Put it in the comment section. My mentees, put it in the comment. Am I expensive or I'm cheap? Put it in the comment section. When I see what I do and the amount I charge, so ask yourself, thank you so much, my darling. One of my mentees said, very affordable. That is what it should be. You should be very affordable. Don't follow people because everybody is charging $1,000. You want to charge $1,000. And you cannot even give value of $10. Oh yes. Some people, they can't even give you value of $10 and they'll be charging you $1,000. If you're taking $1,000, you should be able to give more than $2,000 value. Very key. And there should be results. There should be results. If you go to my mentees and you see their platform, you will know something is happening with them. When you see their thumbnail, when you see their logo, when you see, come on, even the way they post, the way they do things, you will know that these ones know what they are doing. So that is the value you should give. Give value. Train yourself, give value. Now, finally, do not lie. Don't tell people what you cannot offer them because you want to collect their money. Don't be too expensive. Train yourself, learn, and be the best you can be in your field. Thank you very much, everyone. This is what I have for us today. If you want to get my book called How to Monetize Your Knowledge, I have it on my website. I have it on Stella. I have it on Amazon. So if you want a hard copy like this, then you have to go to Amazon. Just type in my name, Alpela Ekpela. Please, everyone on TikTok, can you power tap for me? Please, everyone on thank you so much. Just keep power tapping because TikTok is telling me we are inactive on TikTok. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you. Thank you, Grace Lowen here. That's my mentee. Make sure you follow her. She's doing well for herself, amazingly well. I'm so proud of her. I can see a lot of my mentees in the building. God bless you all. Thank you. Efun Shawa Habs. That is another of my mentee. She's doing amazingly well. So we'll be having days where what they do and who they are, I'll be giving them opportunities to always do it. Like today, before we close, maybe let me see how many of my mentees are online. I think 2. I'll just let them speak so that you hear what they do. And one of them already, her platform is ready. She has started taking students for training. So it's good you also join her. Okay? Make sure you be the best in your field. Wherever you know you're lacking, go and learn. Update yourself. And I tell you, you will make so much that you will not believe. You don't need to deceive people to collect their money. No. Have a service, have a skill, have a knowledge, and when you try to turn that, you put it on the table, it becomes money that will change your life forever. Okay, so I'm going to be giving us opportunity to ask me questions. So for the next 10 minutes, because my time is over, for the next 10 minutes, I'll be giving opportunity for questions. So if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section, or you can click for me to bring you up. Okay? Or you can click the guest and I'll be bringing you up. Thank you, everyone. So I'm waiting. But please, if you know you got value in this training, please put value. If you know you got value, kindly put value in the comment section. For everyone that got value, on YouTube, I can see amazing 10 to 8 people watching. YouTube, I don't know. Should I fly? YouTube, thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok. And also Facebook, because you'll be getting your own as a recorded video. Thank you, Facebook, as well. Now, if we don't have questions, that means we all understood the training. Please put in the comment section value. If you know you got value today, this training we just had, put in the comment section value for me to know that I communicated and you understood. Please put in the comment section value. The request is not working, really? Wow. I have no idea why. I have no idea. I have clicked it like so many times. I noticed that nobody is coming up. I'm really sorry. I think it's TikTok because I have no idea why. I think it's TikTok. I'm really sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. But you can put your questions in the comment section. 10 amazing people watching from YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Now, I'll be saying something. I'm going to be telling us our timetable so that you always know when we are live. Every Tuesday, we come live 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Every Friday, we come live 7 p.m. Nigerian time. And every Sunday, we come live 3 p.m. Nigerian time. So if you don't see me, don't worry. Maybe I'm very busy and due to that, I could not show up. I'm going to show up either the next day or a few days later or the next week. So if you don't see me on Friday, know that I will come live on Sunday. If you don't see me on Sunday, know that I will come live on Tuesday. Due to sometimes I'm very occupied, I'm not able to come. But these are the days we come live. Tuesdays, 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Fridays, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. And Sundays, 3 p.m. Nigerian time. If you're here and you would like to join the free training coming up of how to create your ebook, how to create your courses to the point of you knowing your niche. If you know your niche, amazing. Putting the niche together and then creating it as a course, whether an ebook or a book course or a video course, and then putting it in a platform where you're going to sell it, and also selling it in a platform through your phone. I'll be doing it 100% free. And guess what? 1,000 amazing people. All I want to say is thank you, Lord, for making me debt and loan free. And I want to give back by doing that for 1,000 people. So 500 women and 500 men. So if you're interested, just send me message on my WhatsApp by saying 1,000 free training. I am interested. Okay? To +234 70 822 41952. And we're going to send you the link to join our community and also to join the platform where you're going to wait until we get our 1,000 people and then the training will go on. Now, if you're here as well, you've been planning to change your story online. If you're on my YouTube, when we are through, go and ransack my YouTube. There are a lot of things you can learn there that will change your story. If you're on TikTok, do the same. Go to my YouTube. It's called Alpella Academy. Go there and go change your story. You can learn from me free. You can learn from me paid. So a lot of free things you can learn that can change your story. I have people that are monetized. They are making money online. They didn't pay me a dime. They only just followed my free courses, free trainings like what you just learned today, and their story has changed. So I know your own can change as well. I'm sorry, I see that none of my mentees can come up due to... Okay, Mrs. Grace, can you come to YouTube? Come to YouTube. Come to YouTube now so that we can use YouTube. You use YouTube and talk. So please come to YouTube. I just want her to speak to the people and invite you for her training coming up, because already her training is ready, and I will want her to invite a lot of people for her training. She is doing so well. So if you're somebody that you want to learn how to do hair, she teaches for free. Okay, then if you want to go further, she has the beginners class, the intermediate, and the professional. So Mrs. Grace, the moment you get to YouTube, just type in I am here. Okay, so if you know you want to speak to me, please go to my YouTube. I don't know why my Facebook is not my TikTok is not working. So come to YouTube, everyone. Come and click the guest and come live. And if you have any questions, please put your questions down. Let me just give 5 more minutes. I have 5 more minutes for us to go. Hello, Mrs. Grace. So click on the guest. I don't know how. I've never had someone. Sorry, guys. What did I just press? I've never had someone come live on. Okay, request. Is it possible to come live on YouTube? Request. Let's see. I don't know if it's possible. Is it possible to come live on YouTube together? I don't know about that. I don't think so. Except I'm using a platform. It's not possible. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So go to my Facebook. Go to Hangout with Alpella and come live there. Go to my Facebook. Go to Hangout with Alpella. Let me switch on my Facebook. Go to Hangout with Alpella and come live. So sorry, everyone. I just want her to speak. So go to my Facebook. I've switched it on now. Go to Hangout with Alpella, and then I'll bring you up. I'll bring you live. Please, everyone, just hold on. I'll soon be through. Okay. Please come to my Facebook. I'm live on my Facebook. Come to my Facebook. Mrs. Grace, come to my Facebook and come and request. So I'm live on Facebook now. It wasn't working before, but now it's working. Okay. Come to my Facebook, and so if you want to ask me a question or you want to come live with me, you can come to my Facebook. It's called Hangout with Alpella. I also have on Facebook Alpella Academy, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on TikTok, Alpella Academy. Make sure you go follow me on all my social media. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Blessing. She said value. God bless you. For everybody that wrote value, God bless you all. Mrs. Grace, are you here? Are you here with us on Facebook? Hangout with Alpella. We're going to wait for her for the next 5 minutes. If she doesn't show up, then we're done. So, Mrs. Grace, are you here? Go to Hangout with Alpella and come join me live so that I want her to talk about her business and what she does. Okay, guys, as we wait for her, if you have questions, please put your questions in the comment section so I can answer. So let me just say hello to everyone. For everyone that joined, Mrs. Blessing Obonna, thank you so much for joining. Mrs. Grace, thank you so much for joining. Debo_1, thank you so much for joining. I don't know what that is written. Thank you so much for joining. Malone, thank you. Malone, I love your beautiful words. The most beautiful woman in life. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please, I would like you to make sure you take advantage, and I'll be giving you the free ticket as well for the training. Okay? Everybody that sent me message on YouTube, God bless you all. I can see you on TikTok. Everybody that has passed through TikTok, thank you so much for joining. Auntie J, God bless you. Thank you for being here. Gayo Bati, I hope I didn't murder your name. Thank you so much for joining. Phone Shower House, thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. Sauce and Spoon Cafe Port Harcourt, thank you so much for joining. Gemi Jimmy Yobe, I hope I pronounced your name well. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. On Facebook, I would like to say thank you. Don't worry, I'm going to post the video on Facebook, but you can also go to my YouTube to watch it. Then Madam Amy, thank you so much for joining. I saw a lot of people that joined. All right, I saw Mercy for Life. I saw a lot of people. I saw you guys when you joined. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless us all. We have come to the end of our life today. So see you guys on Friday by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Remember, send a message. You are interested. 1,000 free. I am interested to +234 70 822 41952. Where I'm going to take you finding your niche. If you know your niche, amazing. Showing you how to create a book course and a video course, or just a book course or a video course, to the point of you taking it to a platform where you're going to sell it, and also to the platform where you can also sell from your phone. Okay, I am Alpella, and this is Alpella Academy. Thank you guys. God bless you all. I love you, and bye bye. So see you guys on Friday by 7 p.m. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Make sure you go to my platform, watch my videos, go to my YouTube, Alpella Academy, and change your story forever. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Bye bye.